I'm going to show you how to import a gbXML load file from Trane Trace 700 into HVAC Solution Professional. When I asked the engineer who sent this file to me how long it took them to create a front-end conceptual schematic from the load information on this file, it took his small team, I think there were 2 people, about 4 weeks. And I'm going to show you how that time can be collapsed into about 10 minutes. So I open the program, I go to File, Import. I'm going to find that gbXML file. Again, if you want to learn more about what a gbXML file is, go to G as in go, B as in boy, xml.org. So here is the load information. This is the spatial data, the zoning, and the heating and cooling loads for a 35-story building in Central America, in Panama City, Panama. I open the file, and it opens the gbXML wizard inside the software. And it's going to take that data, populate the wizard with the default information. I'm going to leave the default in the interest of time, but you can change anything in the white boxes. This building is divided into 7 zones. So we're just going to click next, and you can see the layout of the information. So it's just asking me about system number 1. Again, anything in the white boxes, you can change the defaults. Supply, outside fans, return, fan options, filter options. Here's the space information for one of the zones. You can see the heating load is light, 7,600, 22,450 CFM on the cooling side. Again, it's Central America. Ventilation, exhaust, coil options and controls. We'll leave it on boiler and air-cooled chiller. Those are the defaults. And anything in white you can change. Let's make that 2 chillers instead of 1. So I just changed the default to 2. Piping options, we'll leave that as the defaults. Primary pump, suction diffusers, valves, number of pumps, let's put 2. Miscellaneous valves, heating, cooling, heat pump options, expansion tank options. You can change the order of the coils and the air handlers. And we're to finish. And again, remember, this took 4 weeks to get to this point using traditional design methods. When I push finish, the software takes all that data and builds 7 air handlers, 7 airflow schematics, 1 for each zone. This is the zone that we validated. I open the information for the space. There's all the information that came from the load file. So there's the 7,600, 22,460, all the information related to the ventilation, pressurization, does the psychometric calculations. It sized all the ductwork. Here's this section of duct, 84 by 84 inches. It created the chilled water schematic on the right. Hit Control A and right click. It sized all the piping for the chilled water system, so we have 14-inch mains running up and down the tower. Calculated all the head and the flows for the pumps and the boiler system. So again, we've gone from a gbXML file, from this file, right here, for a 35-story building in Panama, from the load, spatial data zones, and heating cooling loads, to this base schematic with all of the primary duct and piping sized and engineering calculations in less than 10 minutes. Thanks.